So you want to know how PicturePlus works, huh? Good. Thought you never asked. Let's recap. The strength of PicturePlus is in its image dependency. I propose a more pervasive role of images than that found in the conventional presentation. That is, I suggest using one picture, one slide, no words. A PicturePlus presentation. So how does PicturePlus work? First, when learners are forced to read the slide, write notes, and listen to lecture all at the same time, the parts of the brain that process words are being overextended. So then, with only a picture in sight, learners are only responsible for writing and listening. As a result, more of the brain is free to absorb and retain the verbal information presented. In addition to reducing overload, looking at a picture increases brain activity. When brain activity increases, more neurons fire, more neural networks are activated, and consequently, learning occurs. More specifically, a Picture Plus presentation style can facilitate learning on a number of training outcomes. Instructors often need learners to be able to recall and recognize information, prove comprehension of an exposition, and transfer a set of skills from one task to another. Pictures are better equipped to teach these skills. For one reason, when pictures are a memory cue, they're recalled better than words. And in several instances, pictures reduce the likelihood of making errors. More evidence of Picture Plus's effectiveness as a teaching tool can be found in Richard Mayer's 10 Principles of Effective Multimedia. For example, in 17 out of 17 experiments, learners perform better on transfer tasks if words are spoken versus text. Mayer's redundancy principle, temporal contiguity principle, spatial contiguity principle, and segmenting principles all offer relevant evidence. But for time's sake, I will move forward. Another possible reason Picture Plus is likely to increase the amount of information learners retain is because of its similarity to mnemonic devices. Relevant here is how mnemonic devices depend on the brain's natural tendency to make associations. In the same way, pictures in a Picture Plus presentation can serve as a memory cue for concepts or terms. Also similar to mnemonic devices, by using a Picture Plus style presentation, the picture on the slide can better assist learners in using their imagination to learn. Mnemonic devices that require learners to use their imagination produce 2 to 3 times better performance than repeating information over and over in an effort to commit it to memory. That's even when it's compared to the frequency of appearance and meaning of the words to be remembered. Most telling is the fact that using the imagination activates many areas of the brain. And again, brain activity is critical to learning. Lastly, Miller's work demonstrates the beneficial effects on memory of recoding and rephrasing. The combination of images and imagination can possibly serve as both a recoding and rephrasing process. All in all, the effectiveness of Picture Plus is supported by its resemblance to mnemonic devices, especially how Picture Plus relies on association and imagination. However, like introducing a pain pill to the market that's only been tested against a placebo, the effectiveness of Picture Plus is meaningless if it does not surpass the benefits of current instructional methodology. So, how exactly can Picture Plus presentations be best implemented into your trainings? Relatively simply. In the same way that an instructor might stop in the middle of a lesson and ask students to produce an example, an instructor can use specific Picture Plus slides to emphasize key points. The Picture Plus presentation can be thought of as consisting of two types of slides: instructional and decorative. Instructional slides will be the slides allocated for further elaboration. Think of these slides as picture substitutes for would-be bullet points. On the other hand, like their name implies, decorative slides are just eye candy. Their sole purpose is to keep the audience awake. There is a theoretical art to building an effective Picture Plus style presentation. And if you're interested to learn more about the research logistics, I would suggest you watch the How Picture Plus Works too. But for now, It's only important that you remember the golden rule: one slide, one picture, no words. In this way, PicturePlus adheres to Mark Isaac's suggestion that presentations should feature more questions than answers. So, to sum, because the empirical evidence supporting the effectiveness of PicturePlus is founded in fundamental cognitive and multimedia theory and processes, it is likely to afford learning benefits that surpass conventional instructional methodology. My PowerPoint is this: we have held on to the bulleted presentation style far too long. The novelty has long passed, leaving learners easily distracted and uninterested. So, picture this. Picture meeting your employees where they are. That is, picture a presentation that uses the same strategies as Facebook to earn and keep learners' attention. Picture a presentation style that uses fundamental principles of cognitive psychology to re engage your employees during training sessions. Could use more engaged employees? Of course you could. So why wait? Check out how Picture This can work for you.